I just woke up from a 3-hour nap. So here is makeup tutorial for Todoroki. Let's launch into it. What are you doing, sir? Pick some. Oh, that's the face of a man who has no idea where to start. He still doesn't know. Oh, he got his eyeshadow. Oh, he's going faster now. That's good. It's taking forever. Alright. He's cleaning his brush. Oh, that's why you clean your brush after you do makeup. Okay, so they're on checking which side is which for Todoroki's hair. Good job. Yep, you're using white something from Sephora. Clearly I'm a beauty guru. This is like my calling. Is like beauty guruing. Guruing. Good, double checking again, that's the right side. So I use this sort of like cream white eyeliner for the eyebrow. I'll sometimes also like use it as a base on my eyes if I need my eyes to be lighter. What are you thinking about? Yeah, I don't know either. You're doing something. I think I was deciding what to do next. I haven't done Todoroki in a while, so I didn't know what to do. So I'm gonna use my Modern Renaissance palette for contouring. You got it. Come on, buddy. Attaboy. Yep, we're using that one. Good job. That one's brown. Lighter brown than the other browns. That's what it's called on the palette. I would know. So I'm contouring my nose right now. The way I do that is just shadowing down the nose. That was a technical term. Good job, you did that. What are you thinking about? We may never know. I think I went back and fixed my eyebrow. I think I filled it in more. Yep, show them what you're using. Good job. So I'm using a lighter Modern Renaissance white to cover my eyelid. And doing so, it gives more of a contrast between the contour that I did on my nose and also any contouring that I do around my eye. There's more of a contrast there. So this is just sort of my basic, like, what I do for eye makeup, just whenever. What are you? Get back to it. Thank you. What are you thinking about? There you go. Alright. So I'm just doing my mascara now. So it's very, like, eyeliner and mascara people do, like, very different ways. Oh, I'm still doing it. So we'll just take a break. So eyeliner and mascara people do, like, a lot of different, it's not mascara, it's just eyeliner. So eyeliner is very dependent on your eye shape. So one of the, if I do a full wing, it looks like that shruggy emoji. That's just because when the line up here meets the line on the outside, it creates one long line. And here I'm just doing like a very simple like guy makeup eyeliner because Todoroki doesn't really have like luscious wings. I just had to fix my concealer there. Good work. Did you just whip with your head? Why are you like this? This is why we can't go places. What are you thinking about? I am contouring the natural crease that I have in my eyelid now. So I just like naturally have that, so I emphasize it with contour in order just to make it stand out because it changes like the eye shape and sort of makes it come to more of a point. So I'm using my Better Than Sex mascara. This is actually mascara now. I know what makeup is. And so I just do that very lightly on the bottoms of my eyelashes, like right where they meet my lid, to sort of like fill in the eyeliner and make it more like consecutive because my eyelashes are so fair. Good job, you just threw that like a foot away from you. Ian, what are you doing? I don't even know what I'm doing like half the time, like rewatching this. I'm cleaning another brush now. Please clean your brushes more than I do. So I use Fantasy SFX Mayron. It's like a red cream base makeup. That's what I use for the base of the scar. And so I just do that like as like the dabbing around the whole base. Yeah, it is pigmented red. Thank you for showing everybody. You're doing great. You know exactly what you're doing. So I just do that really lightly, sort of creating the shape of the scar, and then I fill it in as well. There's a lot of surface area to cover. Funky shape. This is already in fast forwarded. We're fast forwarding more now. Go hit him. Alright, here we go. So for this step, I'm thinking about it, but I know exactly what I'm supposed to do. I think. I'm getting another brush, I think. I say, having said I know exactly what I'm doing. I don't. So I put down the red pigment as just like a base for it, and then to sort of make it more like modeled, I guess you could say, I use like the dark brown for my modern renaissance. No, I use dark red for my modern renaissance. All right, good for me. Oh, I'm contouring. So I use the scar to actually contour that side of my nose. So I take a darker pigment and just sort of put it where my contour would be on the other side. I just use a dark red in order to do that because it snatches my nose from this side. So I'm snatched there and there. My nose is smaller. So that's what I'm just doing now. I think I added a little bit of the dark brown there as well, just to make it a bit darker, and then cover it over with a lighter red pigment, and that blends it down a bit. I'm doing my normal sort of contouring on the other side as well for my eyes, so I usually put like darker contouring there as well. So that's just to get the sort of same shape that I get with on the white side, to get it on the red side as well. So I'm doing the same thing that I've done the other side, where I put the lighter shadow onto the eye in order to make that sort of contrast between the light of the eyelid and the dark of the contouring. So now I'm going back over it with more of the red pigment, and but yeah, now I'm just doing the darker red, darker browns, just sort of like saucing those on there to really give it like dimension. What am I doing? Oh, I know what I'm doing. So for this part here, I don't like getting the SFX cream makeup really close to my eyeball, because that seems like a bad idea, because your eyeballs are important and you only have 2 ever in your life, so don't mess them up with makeup or contacts. So instead, I'm just filling in with a very like light red shadow that I have from this palette, right along like my eye line or whatever, just to make it look more coherent. Because if there's like a patch of like eyelid showing, it's a little bizarro. Way to whip with your head again. It's not cool. It's not what the kids do. What are your aspirations here? Nah, I know what we're gonna do. Just do it. You got it. You know what you're doing. It's stupid, but you know. I'm using eyeliner to do my eyebrow. So this just, I feel like it sets better onto the scar makeup that I used, and also I ran out of the black equivalent of what I used for the white for the other eyebrow. So now I'm just using eyeliner. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. So yeah, this is just like, I just do a thin black eyebrow for this side, much like I just do a thin white eyebrow for the other side. It looks fantastic. Great job. Yep, fix your face. Fix it. Oh, he's thinking again. So I just run some chapstick over my lips, and then I pop a little bit of the residual concealer that's on my blending brush, like right over my lips, and that way it pales it out a little bit. I just think it's more anime to have it paled out. I fill in my dark circles using the latest eyeshadow that I have for the Modern Renaissance. I do the same on my nose just to get like an aggressive nose highlight. So here I'm just doing my contour. What are you doing? Yeah, it's playing a song. You're fine. Listen to your tunes. It's something normal now. It's of Monsters and Men. So the eyeshadow that I do, I just run from like the top of my ear down to my lip, more or less. You do that cute little fish face for a little bit. Perfect. That just lets you see that, like, where the contour line is going down. And I just sort of naturally run it along, like right underneath my cheekbones, in order just to sort of accentuate what I already got going on there. So now I'm blending it out. There's a hair in my mouth. This was like really hard. There was a hair in my mouth for like a whole minute and I couldn't get it. I think I'm gonna try to take it out again. But basically what I'm doing is I'm taking my concealer and I'm filling in up and below the dark brown contour. Yep, there's the hair again. Get it? Nicely done. Nope, it's still there. Get rid of that. Good job. Now I just sort of blend it together by having like the lighter concealer with the darker contour. They sort of just play off of each other to sort of be more dramatic. My internet's really bad, so music stopped. It's a tragedy, pour one out. Now we're just contouring the other side. There's not as much real estate to work with because of the scar, so it's harder to get the sort of lighter part right between the scar and the darker contour, but you just gotta be patient with that and make sure you're not smearing your scar all the way down your face. So I just use a smaller brush in order to sort of lighten that area up. Yep. So there's my wrist. That's what my wrist looks like probably for every con, because God forbid I just clean that off before I leave. I'm just contouring my jawline to sort of make more of a contrast between the light concealer here and the darker of the contour underneath my jaw. So that way it's just sort of about like contrasting the dark and the light in order to create more of the illusion of shape and structure and everything. So I'm just blending it out, blending out the contour down my neck, concealing anything I got going on there that I don't like. Now I'm going back to my eye to do the inner corner, where I just do like a little triangle-esque sort of thing there. It brings my eye to more of a point. I do that for a lot of anime boys. It just gives it a nice like pointed shape. That's the exact moment when I stabbed myself in the eye with the eyeliner. That was great. Don't do that. So I do that at a later step because it's very easy for it to smudge off while I'm doing the rest of my makeup. So I just sort of do it at the end in order to sort of have it for as long as possible. Going back, trying to yeet out those dark shadows. What are you doing? Yeah, that's your face. Keep fixing it. You got this. Gosh, amateurs. So you just gotta get rid of your dark circles if you have those. Shinso, you can keep them and just have natural dark circles because he's just naturally tired, but I eat them out for Todoroki and Bakugo. I use one of the colors on my eyeshadow like as a base. It's like this glistening thing, and then I put the lighter eyeshadow over it and it creates a highlight effect. All right, so that's the end of the tutorial. It was fantastic. I covered every part so succinctly. I couldn't find on my phone the video that I did where I had the wig on, and I was just hanging out like the absolute doofus that I am. So we can just yeet into some photos of what I looked like with the wig on as a sort of after effect. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that was succinct at all. I'll probably supplement my narrative with just sort of some text as well, because it was probably completely incomprehensible, because again, I woke up from a 3-hour nap right before I did this, and naps make me have an existential crisis, so it's fine. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll probably do a couple more makeups like I did for Todoroki. So just let me know what Boku no Hero character you'd want me to do makeup for, and I'm more than happy to do that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Happy Saturday. I'm probably gonna post this tomorrow on Sunday, so apologies for that delay, because I wanted to get it out on Saturday, but here we are. It's 5:17 on this beautiful Saturday afternoon, and I'll post it tomorrow.